Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is, oh my gosh, the fourth video I've done in my series of wrapping up my year 2021 in reading and my channel here. Today's video is on the sports romance and rom-coms that I read. I hope you're enjoying these videos. I thought it would be fun to kind of do a recap, and also keep in mind that I have done videos on all the books that I've talked about in each of these videos. If you're new here, I would love for you to consider subscribing and giving the video a thumbs up. When you do that, it really does help my channel. So let's get started talking about these sports romances and rom-coms that I read in 2021. Let's start out with sports. The first one I read, oh, and I should mention, it's no particular order. There's no rating system here. It's mostly chronological for how the videos go on my channel. So I'm not telling you my favorite or anything like that. It's just a roundup. So the first one is Keeping Score by Delagassi. This is a football romance. Second chance a bit. The book is about Jake and Isla. They are best friends when the book opens, and Isla's dad is the local football coach. Jake is like the star player. They are best friends. And then Jake kind of goes off and goes to the big leagues, in the NFL, but still keeps in touch with her family. They had a little bit of a misunderstanding, a little bit of a miscommunication. They haven't spoken in years. All of a sudden Jake's back playing football for the home team. I love these books. They are a little bit sweeter than I usually read, but they're still, a little bit, but there's always good tension. There's always good romance. I love how she writes families, and I really enjoyed Keeping Score. The next book we have is Playing Offense by Jeal. I think it's Jeal. She's so lovely. This book was part of the Girl Power, I think it was an anthology. I'm not sure if you can get it anymore, but I know you can get this title on Amazon. It's about Damien and Quinn. Quinn's dad was a prominent football coach. He taught her everything he knew. She knows football just as well as a male counterpart would. Damien is a successful football player who they know each other. Quinn's father has recently passed. She has been given the chance to step into his shoes a bit, coaching a very prominent football team. Damien is coming in to consult. They have some history. There's a lot of tension. She's trying to prove herself with this football team, and this management for a football team that's all men. And here she is, a woman. She can talk the talk. She can walk the walk. So I really enjoyed watching her get her footing and putting these men in their place. Next we have Wild Card by Ashton Munoz. I talked about this is the first book in the Rake Forge University series. I talked about the second book, which was The King of Hearts. The third book, which is The Joker, is coming out in January. I'm filming this in December, so I might have done a video on that book already. It depends on the timing of when this video goes out. But she has totally surprised me with this series. It was unexpected. Wildcard, like I said, is the first book. It's about Decker and Mallory. There's a little bit of sports in here as well. Sports romance. Well, obviously there's sports romance in here. That's why it's on this list. Decker is a player at the university. There's some talk and some murmurings about a club and that the baseball players are part of within the university, a secret society, kind of. I don't want to go too much into detail. Mallory is a journalist, so you can see where we're going. Great drama, definitely a little spicy. Laid the groundwork in that we met Decker's brother, who I believe will be in future books. And of course we met Juan, which is Mallory's best friend, and then Taylor, which is Mallory's stepsister, which are in King of Hearts. Love how she began the series this way. Highly recommend. This next book could have been in my forbidden video because I feel like Saffron Kent's books always straddle the line of forbidden. This is A Gorgeous Villain by Saffron Kent, like I said. It's a sports romance though, when it comes down to it. But when I thought about it, like some of the other ones could have been too, because there's soccer involved. But in any case, it's about Reed and Calliope, or Callie. Reed is a soccer player, and he actually plays with Callie's brother. Callie's brother's the coach. So this is a little bit of brothers arch enemy involved. It's a little second chance as well. Again, I'll say, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I love the innocence of Saffron's female characters. They're like bright, shiny lights that draw in these complicated, shadowed male characters. And I really respond to that. There's something about the light and the dark, and how the light can make the dark not so scary. You know what I mean? I'm just such a fan of her books. Let's get to the rom-coms now. The first one is The Jackpot Screwer by Nikki Ashton. I have to laugh when I say that. I love Nikki's series here, which is the Love in Dayton Valley series. The Jackpot Screwer is about Bronte and Carter. We, of course, met them in the first book. This is the second book. They're a little bit enemies to lovers. I always laugh reading Nikki's rom-coms. She doesn't write specifically only rom-coms, but her rom-coms that I have read, I have adored. On the heels of The Jackpot Screwer is also the next book. So that's the second book. And then the third book in the series is The Beef Game by Nikki Ashton, of course. And this is about Jefferson and Catherine, Kitty, he calls her. It's a bit second chance mixed in there as well. Jefferson and Kitty are actually a little bit older. They're more like my age. I could not wait to read Jefferson. I freaking loved him in the first book, which is The Triple Threat. And I love him. I love him. He's a cowboy. He's got manners. He has got sex appeal. He is a silver fox. I'm freaking mushed for him. I couldn't wait for his book, and it was awesome. You guys, guess what? The next book is also a Nikki Ashton book, which is Snake Bandit. It is the kids. The band is the Dirty Riches, I believe, and the series is Rock Stars Don't Like Big Knickers or something like that. I haven't read it, but oh my gosh. So this is the kids of the characters in that book. How fun is that? I really liked getting that perspective, that second generation. I wish more authors would do that. I think it's really fun. It opens the scope up, but yet still keeps us in the same like community, so to speak. And I know that Kat T. Mason has done that with her Dark Love series. I think my favorite author in the world might do that at some point too. So it was really fun to read this one by Nikki as well. That's a wrap for the sports romances and rom-coms that I read last year in 2021. Stay tuned. I've got more videos like this coming your way. I wonder what other tropes we're going to talk about. See you soon. Bye.